Children, we have seen that ants are the different organisms. Why they are different organisms? Because in the ants we have seen they live in colonies like groups and they divide the work like the honeybees also the social insects. Honeybees are the social insects. Honeybees are the social insects. They live in large groups and build beehives on the high branches of tall trees. If you'll observe the honey bee hive, so they build beehives. They build beehives. Honeybees are of following three types: queen bee, worker bee, and drone. So there are three types of honeybees. One is queen, second one is worker, third one is drone. So these are the three types of honeybees. One is queen, second one is worker, and third one is drone. Honeybees get attracted to flowers because of their sweet smell and bright colors. Children, you know that some insects will be clustering around the flowers. Yes or no? Why these insects will be coming to that flower? Yes, because usually the petals of the flowers are different colors, and due to these different colors, the insects will come to that flower due to the sweet smell, and nectar. Nectar is a sweet substance. For the nectar only, the insects will come to that flower. Flowers produce a sweet liquid called as nectar. So what is nectar? It's a sweet liquid. If you will taste the carpel of a flower, yes, you can find that it is very tasty. It is very sweet. Honeybees visit flowers to get its nectar. Like the other insects, honeybees also visit the flowers due to this nectar, to suck the nectar. They have a long tube-like tongue called proboscis. What is this, children? Proboscis. We have tongue, no? We have tongue. Yes, with the help of the tongue, we can taste. These honeybees have a long tube-like, like this. Long tube-like. So this is called proboscis. Yes, I will tell about this proboscis. When you will observe mosquitoes. Have you observed the mosquitoes, children? When mosquito bites our skin, it inserts a sharp object-like thing from its mouth, which is called proboscis. Then when it inserts the sharp thing, we will feel itching and will feel pain, and automatically, yes, we see that the mosquito is biting and we will beat. Like that, honeybees also have that sharp sting-like one, which inserts into the flower to suck the nectar like a straw. When we use the straw to suck the juice or cool drink, yes or no? Like this honeybees, they introduce or insert this proboscis-like structure into the flowers to suck the nectar. What is nectar? It is a sweet liquid. So here, when they sit on the flower, they insert the proboscis into the flower, just now I told you, and suck the nectar and collect it into their hive to make it honey. So it inserts the proboscis into the flower and suck the nectar. And what they will do with this nectar? Yes, it will take into the tree or a long branch so that it can build its hive, which is called beehive. Honey is collected safely from beehive by burning fire under it. Don't try to touch the beehive, children. If you try to touch, or if you keep a stone, or if you throw a stone also, all the honeybees will disperse and they come and attack you. Yes or no? So that is why if we want to collect the honey from the beehive, usually the people will keep fire under that. The smoke and heat of the fire forces the bees to leave the hive. Due to the smoke and fire, forces the bees and automatically they leave the hive. Once they fly away, honey is collected. So this is how the honey will be collected, and this honey will be filled in the bottles and distributed to different supermarkets or kirana shops. Yes or no? And that honey we will use in our house for the domestic purpose. And honey is good for health. Daily if you will drink honey, like just you can add 2 spoons or 1 spoon of honey in the hot water, and if you drink it will be good for the digestion, children. Now let's see, once again I repeat for the last time, honeybees are the social insects like ants. Why I am comparing with the ants means, and you have seen the division of labor, here also the division of labor. Division means the work will be distributed. So like a queen, a worker and a drone. So in honeybees 3 types are there: queen, a worker and drone. Yes or no? So here the drones are usually males, and the workers, these workers only collect the honey, and queen duty is to lay the eggs. And here the workers will collect the honey, and drones will protect that honey beehive. And usually if you will observe, the flowers are different colors, and due to these different color petals the insects will be attracted. Usually the honeybees also goes there, and when they sit on the flower for the nectar, they introduce or insert the proboscis into that and suck the nectar and take it to build its hive, which is called a beehive. And automatically when it builds its beehive, and if you want to collect that honey from the beehive, what you will do? You have to keep the fire under that beehive so that all the bees will be scattered from the place, and they won't like these honeybees won't like the smoke and the fire, and they will be forced to go from that place, and once they fly away we can collect the honey. Okay. Children, just now I told you about the honey, how to collect the honey. Now let's see the uses of honey. Honey is used as an antiseptic. Antiseptic. Anti means opposite. Septic. Opposite to septic, which is called as antiseptic, and helps in the digestion of food. Just now I told you about the importance of honey in the digestion of food. So it is used as an antiseptic and digestion of food. Digestion of food. It is also used in making medicines for cough and cold. So this honey also used as making medicines for cough and cold. These 2 things are very common for the people, cough and cold. If you will get cough and cold, you will go and purchase the medicine, no children. So that medicine consists of the honey. So let's see once again, honey is used as an antiseptic. It is used for the digestion of the food and used as making medicines and for cough and cold. And do you know the rearing of honeybees on a large scale? So this culturing of honeybees also became a business. Okay, the rearing of honeybees, artificially also they make the beehives. Naturally means the honeybees will keep, artificially yes we can make the beehive so that we can make the honey. Yes, the rearing of honeybees on a large scale, the rearing means culturing, children. Rearing of honeybees on a large scale. Large scale means so many, production will be more, is known as apiculture. What is apiculture, children? The rearing of honeybees on a large scale is known as apiculture. This is very important. Rearing of honeybees on a large scale is known as apiculture. The place where bees are kept for this purpose. So in order to produce the honey, yes, the people will rear the honeybees. That means they have to keep in a one place. That place is called apiary. So the place where bees are kept. The place where bees are kept for the above purpose is called apiary. What is apiary? The place where these honey bees are kept for honey production is called apiary. Okay. Children, now let us brush up this lesson. First point, take page number 72. The surrounding area. Yes, the surrounding area means the area which is present nearby you, or the environment. Surrounding area or the environment. It is also called as environment, children. That's up to you. If you want to pronounce like environment, you can pronounce environment, or environment means you can pronounce environment. In which animals live is known as the surrounding area or the environment in which animals live. In which animals live. Like the dog or cat or goat or buffalo. Yes, the place where these animals live, okay, in which the animals live is known as habitat. What is habitat, children? The surrounding area or the environment in which animal live is known as habitat, as animal habitat. Some animal like deer, rabbits and hares are shy by nature. So, deer, rabbit and hare. These are shy by nature, children. These are shy. That means they feel shy. When you offer food also, they won't come. If they will see that no one is there and they will come. So that is how they will behave. Many birds, reptiles and fish do not have visible outer ears, which are called external ears. Many birds, reptiles and fish. Many birds, reptiles and fish, they do not have outer ears. They do not have outer ears. And next one, you can see honey is used as an antiseptic and helps in the digestion of food. So, honey is used as an antiseptic, and second one is digestion of food. So, these are the points that are covered in this lesson. Okay. Now, see the life skills, children. Animals and birds also have feelings. Yes, we have the feelings. Even the animals also have feelings like angry, like happiness, okay, like love, affection. They also have the feelings. They should not be teased in any way. So, the animals should not be teased. Animals should not be teased. We should not tease the animals, children. We should keep a bowl filled with water outside our house for the birds. This is a very good thing, children. Birds, they need water. So, if you will keep a bowl of water outside of our house, they will come and drink and they leave. We should also keep bits of chapatis or rice on the grills of a park on our roof to help them get food when they feel hungry. You should keep water and at the same time bits of chapati, what is this, children? Chapatis or rice, so that on the grills of the park or on our roofs to help them to get food when they feel hungry. So this is the end of the lesson, which is called lesson number 14, animals living together. Thank you.